Welcome to our quick hands-on run-through of Security Command Center Premium, your new best friend for keeping your digital kingdom safe. This can be found under the Security tab in Google Cloud. Let's dive in and explore what this is all about. Ever had one of those awkward moments where you reach for something within the Security Command Center and you keep getting redirected to the overview page? Well, that's what will happen if you haven't activated Security Command Center yet. When we take that plunge, we'll need to be familiar with the difference between the Premium and Standard Security Command Center. The Standard Command Center, being totally free, gives you some basic capabilities, while Premium serves up a lot more advanced analytics, services, and capabilities. Bear in mind, Premium pricing can be a tad tricky, so let's decipher that together. You can either unlock the Premium features at the project level or the organization level. In either case, the bill you get will be based on your consumption of other services. For example, there's a cost for CPU cores in Compute Engine and Cloud SQL, as well as serverless usage like in App Engine, Cloud Storage, and BigQuery. For larger projects, this offering isn't going to be cheap. But then again, its value is undeniably higher for busier projects where there's more to secure and more need to leverage Security Command Center. It's a balancing act, and you should consider your project's needs before you hit Activate. Anyway, let's jump back into Google Cloud and fire up the Premium service. This project is quite small, so it won't put a big dent in our wallet. Activating Premium also rolls out a red carpet for a number of sub-services. Most are enabled by default, but it doesn't switch on rapid vulnerability detection, which could potentially slow down production systems. Since this project is just a sandbox anyway, let's include rapid vulnerability detection as well. Once this is done, it's on to the next step. After granting the Google Managed Service account the required roles, Google will scan resources for vulnerabilities on our behalf and store the findings. From here, we can explore different pages. Our overview will serve up some hot threats and vulnerabilities. If you're unimpressed with the insights for your particular project. And remember, we can switch between the standard and premium services anytime. On the compliance page, you can find reports on CIS, NIST, ISO, and OWASP standards compliance. The Assets section showcases all our GCP assets and the status of those resources. Of course, this is a global view across all our Google Cloud regions, a centralized approach. We can query to analyze these assets using a familiar SQL style. Over here on my findings page, we've got quite the mix. Threats, vulnerabilities, posture violations, or pesky misconfigurations, no secret is safe from us. We'll be surveilling active web apps that are facing the public, but the fun doesn't stop there. We're also in the hunt for container issues, whether they're sitting in something like Artifact Registry or running on services like Kubernetes Engine. Further down in the page, we start getting into adjacent services, which are often less relevant. For example, we have Chronicle, a great security information and event management system. Think of it as our security intelligence and event data hub. But don't get it confused with the Security Command Center system. They aren't siblings. You actually need to separately purchase Chronicle licenses. Now, we won't meander through every nook and cranny of these pages, but here's the gist. We're reaching out into different services in a unified manner. That could be with the shielding powers of reCAPTCHA Enterprise to guard your web apps from bots. Or that could be with Web Security Scanner, a digital watchdog that tirelessly checks those external endpoints for potential weak spots. What about binary authorization? It's like the gatekeeper of Docker containers, signing, approving, and whitelisting containers for use on various container services like Google Kubernetes Engine. Other services form a digital fortress around things like identity with Active Directory, personally identifiable information via the Data Loss Prevention Service, certificates, keys, and secrets. To finish things out, we have zero trust tools like BeyondCorp, a modern alternative to a VPN for secure connection to company resources and identity-aware proxy. VPC Service Controls allows you to control and limit the boundary by which services can be used, including their precious data. Hopefully, this brief overview gave you a glimpse into Security Command Center to guide your further exploration. Thanks for watching, and please enjoy responsibly.